Hey guys, my name is Will Walker and I am so excited to share some things with you today. Back in 2018, I stepped out full-time from a church that I was on staff at, not knowing what it was going to look like, but to trust God as we took our music on the road and as I shared songs. That catapulted into some other things where I got the opportunity to connect with some great people that were mentors down in the Franklin, Nashville area in Tennessee, and I reconnected with a good friend who was a producer down there, and we started writing songs, and I did my third single with them down in Nashville, and it was an amazing journey and process. And then I started praying about what would it look like to do an album. Now I'm excited to say that I'm releasing my first EP, Worship and Justice album, a 5-song album, and it's all about worship and justice. And people have asked, well, what does that mean? From my heart, it's about this. Worship is all about everything we do for God. It's giving Him the glory with our lives, with our bodies. Romans 12 talks about it being a living sacrifice, holy and pleasing to God. This is our spiritual act of worship. And the justice side of it is all about God's heart for the poor and the oppressed. My wife and I, we had the opportunity to go on a trip in 2014 where we actually saw God's heart at work in the church, through the church, in the ministry of Compassion International. We love Compassion because, first of all, it's a Christ-centered ministry that's all about the church. It's in the church. It's churches that are in developing countries partnering with churches here so that we can see these kids that are in impoverished communities getting the help that they need, not just physically, but spiritually. My heart is huge for this, and I believe God is really calling us to be able to be a part of this together. And I can't do this alone. My wife and I, we've really stepped out in faith, and we've been carrying a lot of this. We've got a lot of things we have to carry, from marketing side of things to the actual production. I've been going to Nashville, making some trips. People say, why Nashville? Well, they have a huge group of people that love Jesus there and are writing for the church, and they've been a really big part coming alongside of me, my family and I, and we've been a part of this journey as we write songs for the church and for those who are poor and the oppressed, with compassion being at the center of what we're doing, Jesus' heart of compassion. The title track on this album is called Shoulders, and it's all about understanding that God has big, giant shoulders that we can come to even when we're struggling with stuff in life, having questions in life, and understanding that He embraces us no matter what we're going through and the questions, even if we doubt our own faith.
Shoulders, shoulders, lay your head, child, right here on my shoulders.
I'm really hoping to do this on a shoestring budget, and it may sound like a lot, but of $20,000, which will cover all of the production, all of the marketing, paying all the musicians and the mixing and the mastering, videos like this, photography sessions, being able to do these things so that I can actually promote my music properly and let others know about these songs that are all about Jesus Christ and for the glory of Jesus. There's a Bible verse that I came across that feels like it's exactly from my heart. It says, Psalm 40 verse 3, He put a new song in my mouth, a hymn of praise to our God. Many will see and fear the Lord and put their trust in Him. And honestly, my wife and I and our family, we'd be so honored and humbled if you'd consider supporting me in this project and supporting us as we continue to journey in this way and sharing the good news of Christ as we live out our worship, and you being a part of that with us. So thank you so much. God bless you, and we'll look forward to talking with you soon.